Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever your time is. Here we still talking about our relationship matters. Remember, Nisinuga Reflections, we focused on stories that touch the heart. And one of the stories that touch the heart most is that involve relationships. Because relationships are always matters of the heart that touch your mind. Then we talk about counseling on life matters and reflection on life matters. And relationship is life matters. Every form of relationship we engage in affects your life one way or the other, isn't it? So we try and define what is a relationship and what are relationships. Well, when you refer to the word relationship, maybe semantically speaking, you're referring to association and linking between two or more people. Relationship means you have something or more, one or more things that you have in common that you do together. Then say you have a relationship. Because when you with somebody say, what's the relationship with that person? That is what is the link between you and that person? What are the things that you have in common? What are the things that you share in common that makes two of you to be interacting? Or what's the relationship with that group? What's the relationship with that sect? What's the relationship with this or that? So we have blood relationships. That is people that are from your immediate family. Then we have community relationship. That is people, your neighbors in the place where you live. Then we have official relationships. When you say, okay, what relationship? Do you know that person? What relationship with her? Oh, we are colleagues in the office. He or she is my boss. He or she is this one who works in that department. I work in that department, but actually we work in the same establishment. Then you can be former students together. So relationship just means what is common between you, what's binding you together. But it's a different ball game when someone asks you, "Are you in a relationship?" Have you asked somebody that question before, or have you been asked such a question before? Are you in a relationship? What that person is asking you is that, are you in a form of courtship or dating program that you believe in, all things being equal, will lead into marriage? Or you settling with somebody that you're really happy with, that thrills you? There's something we normally, you might have heard it before, it's a common term, say heart throb. That's someone that makes your heart to palpitate, to jump, to be utterly, extremely excited when you hear such person voice or you are in the company of such a one. They say that's another form of relationship. That is the most sought out relationship in our society. So they say, what's if you they say a male and a female, you say, what's the relationship with that boy? What's the relationship with that girl? What's the relationship with that? Because people are curious. They want to know what you have in common before they know what to say next. If you say, well, that's the next person I'm in a relationship with, that's my fiancé, or that's my boyfriend, that's my girlfriend, then they will not give you their own assessment or their wish or their prayers. So wishing you all the best, good luck, or things like that. So then when there's a relationship, there's always a goal set. There's always a focus. Like if it's a family relationship, that means as a family, we're supposed to live in harmony. We're supposed to be our brother's keeper. That is what happened in the Garden of Eden. Sorry, in those days when God asked Cain about his brother, because there's a relationship, they are blood brothers. So he's supposed to know what's happening with his brother, what his brother is doing at a particular point in time, if he's here or there. Then God asked him, Cain, where's your brother Abel? That will say, am I my brother's keeper? You could see that's a suspicious response. Nobody, am I asking you, where did you keep him? Where is your brother? He said, am I my brother's keeper? That made him suspicious. That means he put himself already on a guilt trip. That means relationship in that family, in the families that you're supposed to be your brothers and sisters keeper. You go to look after one another. Tend to do whatever you can to make each other happy, to keep each other trending in the best way that you design. So when we come back to you and I, are you in a relationship? Everyone is in one form of relationship or the other, because you live in a community, you work in an office, or if you're a business person, you have business partners, you have customers. So if they see you chatting with someone, they say, mom, or that your children ask you, do you know that person? Yes, he's one of my customers. He's one of my suppliers. That's the person I buy such and such a thing from. That's supplier. So that's relationship. So every relationship will always have a goal. And that goal is always sustained by some steps and some specific actions. Isn't it? Like I've mentioned that to the family, in the place of work, at least you as colleagues, you have the obligation to make sure you keep the flag of the establishment flying. Especially here in Nigeria, and I believe that is the same thing operates in other parts of the world. Every organization have their own vision. Say, what's the vision of the organization? Then they have mission statement, which every staff is supposed and expected to work with, to be part of their guiding principles. So when we look at this, then we say the achievement of the goal, is it automatic? No. So coming back to what is really the core of the matter for our reflection this moment is that, are you in a relationship? Do you propose to be in a relationship? Why do you want to be in a relationship? Why don't you? That's why